Hi, my name is Nick Barnett with CrossFit Buckhead, doing lesson 3 of the best hour of the day coach's development plan. And so for week 3, we're talking about stimulus. And so for my workout, I chose workout number 2, which was made up of 5 rounds that included 15 thrusters at 135.95, 15 toes to bar, and 75 double unders. So we're going to talk about how we want to break through and the stimulus for today's workout. So let's start with the thrusters. So if we're going to do the math here, I would in reality shoot for 3 sets for these thrusters, maybe two, three, maybe we're looking at a 9-6, maybe we're looking at 3 sets of 5. Uh, and I would assume that each thruster, we're going to be generous, is going to take about 4 seconds. So 4 seconds times 15, we're already expecting a minute here. So if we're expecting, I wrote 2 to 4 sets here, let's say 3 sets. We're going to account for about 30 seconds of transition time here. And so with that, we're at total for those thrusters about a minute 30 with that transition time built in. For our second movement, we have 15 toes to bar. Uh, I assumed each toe to bar would take about 2 seconds, maybe 3 seconds, but for time, we'll say 2 seconds, 15 reps. We're at 30 seconds there. Much like with that first movement, I really want to see athletes do this in two, but we will say 3 sets total for that transition time, especially as this workout goes on. 3 sets of 5, small sets, quick breaks. We're still going to give them another 30 seconds here. So for those 15 toes to bar, we're going to give them a minute total with that transition, fatigue, 15 reps. Last but not least, we have double unders here. So double unders, I assumed 1 second for each double under. That's going to be 75 reps. We're already at a minute 15, 75 seconds for those rounds of double unders. Now, this is usually a pretty high skill movement that takes some time, especially if you're not doing them often. I, in reality, would like to see athletes do them in 2 sets, but I think 3 sets of 25 is pretty reasonable if we can get one big set out of the way. This is going to account for any issues that we're going to run into with maybe trips as long as we're ready and we're constantly moving. But I still gave them about 30 seconds of transition and fatigue time as this workout goes on. So in reality, here, this gave us our longest time frame with a minute 45 to go through that entire movement. So if we break those numbers down, the thrusters, we get a minute 30, the toes to bar, we get a minute, and then for those double unders, we get a minute 45. So in total, that gives us 4 minutes and 15 seconds per round. I think that comes out to 21 minutes and 15 seconds. Let's round that up to 22 minutes with a transition and fatigue built in total. So if we are looking with our athletes, we will say that the time range is probably going to be between 20 minutes, and we'll give them an extra 3. So we'll say 20 to 25 minutes is the goal to finish this workout in. Thank you. Bye.